Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Beth, the homeschooling childminding mum. I am a homeschooler and childminder in Suffolk in the UK, and today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about what I'm planning to do as I'm homeschooling my 6-year-old for the first time. So it's kind of middle of August. I'm just thinking of what I'm going to do with her. I want to not do too much formal stuff until I see where she is. My other two are 10 and 12 and they do a few online lessons, but I'm not sure how she's going to be with that. I don't know how she'll interact with online lessons, or even how she'll interact with workbooks. So I am going to start off the first few months until Christmas just kind of gauging where she's at, what she can handle. And so I've got a few activities, and my plan is that I'm going to set up some kind of morning basket stuff. There'll be a few activities throughout the day that she can do if she wants to, and then I'll try and kind of incorporate lots of them in like play. So I think, if I don't see her engaging in an activity, I'll go over and try and engage in that with her and see if that's helpful. And so I thought I'd just go through it. I mean, I've never homeschooled such a young child before. She would be going into school year 2. I don't really know how it'll work. She's going to be doing gymnastics, and she's going to be doing probably a maths group and a creative play group. There's a local place near us that does different lessons back to back, one day a week, and so they've got a new creative play which is kind of for under 8s to try and get to kind of know each other a bit more, which I think she'll really like. She was going to do forest school, but they've put their prices up, and so for all 3 of them to go it would have been over £500 for it's like 4.5 hours once a week, and that was for the half term. And I just thought that's almost like my whole month's wages just gone on that, and that seems a bit excessive when I could actually use that money on like different things, or not use quite so much money. We've got a social group that we go to once every other Thursday, and then she'll probably go to a few after school clubs. She's going to do a dance class after school. I say after school, you know what I mean. And then she'll probably keep going to, she goes to like a little like kids type youth club type thing. So she'll continue going to that too. So she'll have dance, gymnastics and maths, 2 social type things, a youth club, and that's it, definitely every week. And then she does running club as well. She just started you could only go when she was 6, so in April when she was 6 she started that. So I'm just going to kind of see in terms of the learning, kind of how that progresses. But I thought I'd show you today a couple of things that I plan to do. Now I'm going to have to show you one at a time because I wanted to do it on my dining table, but Hope's in there on the phone to her friend, Sam's in the other room, Josh is upstairs, so I've got actually nowhere else to be apart from my office, which isn't big enough for me to lay everything out to show you. So I will do this instead, so bear with me. Okay, so first of all I got these amazing, I actually don't know what to call them actually, block things, I don't know. I got these from Temu. They were amazing. You might have seen in my Temu haul, and I thought I'd just set them out a little bit like this, like put them out and then just do a few sums, and she can put equals. And I'm just going to literally lay this out on the table, and if she wants to do it, great, and if she doesn't, that's fine. I might also make it into a bit of a game. I don't know if any of you have seen 5 Minute Mum. She is amazing. Maybe I will kind of put numbers in like a little like plastic egg. You can get those like ones that you get at Easter. I've got a few of those around, so I could put like 2 different numbers, and then she'd have to write them down and add them together. But that would just be something I want to see how she is with her adding, and then if she does well with this, we'll do taking away and do bigger numbers and just see how she gets on with that. The second thing is something like this. I found this amazing thing in the charity shop. How much was it? £2.75, just great. And it's got these little kind of Lego type strips. They've got sticky tape on them, which I don't understand why. I guess you could stick them to the fridge or something, couldn't you? And then I'm just going to write a word, and she has to find the things from the box and do it. And then she can either just lay it out or she can stick it onto here. They've got like the Lego back. If you haven't, you know, got something like this randomly in your charity shop, you could probably just make it with some little blocks, or a similar type thing. There's lots of letters that you can get online. Anyway, and then I thought I'd do that, and then maybe the next day extend it by asking her to make her own for me to find. Yeah, so that's the second idea. And then another writing one, I actually got this from her school. The end of reception year, she was struggling, and I said, could they send some work home for the summer? And they were brilliant and sent me a whole little packet here of things that we could do, which I've kept. And so this is just thing with whiteboard pen, and it just about writing your letters properly. I thought I also might set up like a little letter writing station. I'll put a picture in now. Because I think that just really encouraged them, you know, like to write when they don't even realise they're writing. And I think that could be really nice. Then I thought I'd do a little bit of kind of art as that and set that up as like a invitation to play type thing, which will be symmetry painting, a little bit like this. I'll put a picture up now. And all of these activities I just plan to kind of lay out and just see how she does. And I think some of them will just be more interesting than others, really. And finally, in the first week, I plan to do something like this with the art. So she's really into drawing pictures. She's just kind of got into that now. And I thought this is really cool because you put the real life picture up of the animal, or it could be anything really. And then she can try and copy it with the paints. And I'm quite looking forward to see how she does that. My sister has also just started some tutoring, and so I'm hoping that she's going to do science online for my littlest as a trial for her, and as a trial for my little one too, to see how she gets on with the online stuff, because obviously if she doesn't go on, it's just my sister, it's fine to say no. And she also knows her, which should obviously be really engaging for her. And then I plan to do stuff around her interests. So at the moment she's really into baby dolls. So I will have a look on Pinterest, which is my best friend, and find some activities that are to do with dolls, and see what it has on there. So yeah, I hope that's been, you know, vaguely helpful. I feel like if you have a little bit of time for preparation, then it can make the week go really smoothly. And you know, like investing in some kind of resources and good resources would be really helpful. I do also need to buy the maths book, but I'm probably not going to start that until January. I found this really good math curriculum that my friend has been using for her little boy, and it's really good, so I'm gonna start my on that, I think. But whether I'll wait till January or whether I'll just give it a few weeks and start in October or something, I might do that instead. But yeah, so I hope that's given you some ideas. I mean, really, I don't know until I start, so we'll just see how it goes. But I just want it to be really chilled, because at the end of the day, she's 6, and she said, like, in their class last year, it's like not about playing at all. She doesn't understand at all what homeschooling will be like. Even today, she is like, oh, I'm doing homeschooling. And we're like, well, no, we're not. It's like the summer holidays. And she's like, what? Do you mean I'm going back to school? And I'm like, no. But she's got no understanding. I think I've said before, like the other day, she said, oh, maybe in free play we could play with my babies. I was like, oh, like, she just, you know, obviously has no understanding, she's never done it before, of what homeschooling really is. So it'll be, I think, really nice. I think she's going to really enjoy it. And it will take a little while to kind of get into that routine, and different for all of us. Like, it's so different teaching a 12-year-old than it is teaching a 6-year-old. So we'll see how we get on. But yes, I hope that's given you some ideas, and thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.